It's time now for the best hour in MMA and combat sports, the Boomtown Pod. Join your hosts, Andrew Kahn and Cole Smith, as they break down the latest cards, the biggest news, and so much more. Now it's time for the Boomtown Pod.
Why, yes, it is. It is the Boomtown Pod, all things MMA. I am your host, Andrew Kahn Sutton, checking in with you guys once again for Palestine Women's Fighting Championship 2. We are in the hotel, so if at any point the Wi-Fi gives out, we're going to blame the hotel. Just kidding. It's been an amazing stay here at the Hyatt. It's in downtown Calgary. Absolutely beautiful venue. We just got back from the inaugural weigh-ins. We had the ceremonial weigh-ins, which is absolutely awesome. Every girl has made weight, which is fantastic. There's nobody that had COVID. There's no anything like that. Everybody's ready to fight. We have 9 great fights for you and some intense stare-offs. You can check up all of the photos that I took. I actually was able to get some up there before we started the podcast on our Facebook page, so you can check that out right now if you'd like. Of course, you can follow us any social media forum there is. We just post a bunch of photos on Instagram, Facebook as well, so check that all out. The girls are ready. We're ready. Tomorrow's a big day, a super fun event down at Winsport. Make sure you get your tickets now, ticketmaster.ca, or go to PAWFC.com, get your tickets to that link. Also, if you can't make the event and you want to be a part of the event, make sure to go check it out at Fight TV. You can purchase it on pay-per-view exclusively right now, and I know that a lot of people are looking forward to that. Now, with that being said, I just wanted to do a brief one because we're gearing up to actually go down to the meet and greet tonight here at the Hyatt Hotel. If you want to come check it out and you're in the Calgary area, come down, check it out. Chris Cyborg is here and Felicia Spencer as well. So you got a former number one, 2 people who used to fight each other, actually, which is pretty awesome, and 2 people who took each other to the distance. So that is really, really cool. And there's a really unique photo on PAWFC, if you want to check it out on their socials, of Felicia and Chris holding the title together. So that is, it's funny how this business works. One day you're enemies, and one day you're best friends. So that's really, really cool. Again, we can't do this stuff without our sponsors, of course, Blue Collar Media Group, Stellar Gear, and Sandman Boxing System. Thank you so much to you guys. And, of course, Palestine Women's Fighting Championship. Now, with that being said, this is why we're doing this. We're breaking down the fights for you. As you guys did see the weigh-in photos, we got Elise Cotterill and Ako Murata that are going to be kicking off the card with us. I cannot wait for that fight. Elise has been chopping at the bit for quite some time to get a fight, and Murata fighting. This is crazy. This woman, behind the scenes, I got to really get to know, and she is one of a kind, man. We are really, really excited to have her here. She was talking about how her life transitioned from, being a 40-year-old mother, driving her kids to class, and then doing jiu-jitsu and picking up MMA, and now she's making her debut, which is absolutely amazing. Never say that age is a factor. Then, of course, in the another fight that we have coming up, we have Miss Garcia taking on Miss Hiller, which is going to be a ton of fun as well. Again, Hiller's story is absolutely incredible as well. Just some of the most heartfelt stuff. And if you watch the pay-per-view, you're going to see exactly what I mean by that. And of course, one of the girls that jumped on the podcast with us a couple of days back was Lexi Rook, fighting out of the UK, friends with Dakota Decheva. She is going to be joining us, and I'm really, really looking forward to that fight when she takes on the one and only Miss Kladivovova. These girls had a pretty intense stare-off, and it is ready to be fireworks. So be prepared for that. That fight is going to really, really get things going. Jackie Mclean is going to be kicking off the main card. She was obviously here at PAWFC 1, came up a little short, but after talking to her, she is ready for this fight, and she is going to be taking on Veronica Ezer, and that's going to be kicking off your main card. That fight is going to be so good. Jackie Mclean, like I said, is a people's champion and a fighter for the people. Let's just say that when she was on the last time when we had her on, she was straight to the point. I told her I absolutely love the way she does things. With that being said, the second fight on the main card is going to be somebody who was here fighting for the title beforehand at PWFC 1. That's Andy Wynn fighting out of Jacksonville. She's going to be taking on Larissa Carvalho. That fight is going to be fireworks. Of course, Larissa fighting out of Brazil. A lot of these opportunities for these girls, a lot of travel. Again, like I said, Lexi fighting out of the United Kingdom, Ako fighting out of the United Kingdom, United Great Britain top team with Brad Pickett. A lot of these girls have come a long way, and they cannot wait to perform for you guys. So I know they're really, really excited. Like I said, that's going to be one of the better fights. I can't wait for it. Number 3 on the main card is, of course, the co-main event of the evening in the atomweight title division. Yeah, that's going to be for the atomweight belt. We saw Felicia Spencer hold it at the ceremonial weigh-ins, which was really, really cool to have her do this for these girls. I'm sure probably motivates them a lot. Anastasia Nikolakakos is going to be taking on Alessandra Vieira Oliveira. And let me tell you, when they both went into the weigh-ins today, I can't believe these girls are 105 pounds. It looks like I'm 240, and they beat the shit out of me. That's for real. And they're very much looking forward to this fight. The face-offs were intense. You can, again, check out all these photos up on the Boomtown Pod socials. We got them everywhere for you guys. It's going to be one hell of a co-main event. And then we get into the main event of the evening. Both girls joined the podcast at the exact same time, at the exact same day, which was really, really cool. And that is going to be for the bantamweight title at 135. We have Melissa Scare Croden taking on Cornelia Connie Future home. Of course, Cornelia coming all the way from Gothenburg, Sweden. That is a hell of a way to come win a title, and she is prepared to do so. But in her way stands Melissa Croden, who equally would like to have a chance to win that title. Now, she's, of course, fighting out of Blairmore. Crows has passed martial arts gym, which is absolutely amazing. So these girls are all ready. Everybody's made weight. If you have time, the reason why I'm coming on is to let you guys know about the VIP event that's taking in. If you're in the Calgary area, make sure to come to the Hyatt Hotel. You'll get the chance to meet Felicia Spencer, former UFC #1 title contender, alumni now. She retired. She's doing her thing. If you joined the podcast a couple of weeks ago, you would have heard her talk about it, and you got a chance to pick her brain. She's absolutely a phenomenal person, and I'm so glad to be working ringside and doing commentary with her again, as well as the very awesome Ryan Ballantyne. And, of course, if you want a chance to meet Chris Cyborg, who is a Grand Slam champion and has won every single title and every single division ever that she's been in, you have the chance to do so as well. So it's very, very cool opportunity for you to come down here. PAWFC Athena Women's Fighting Championship 2 taking place tomorrow, kicking off at 2 p.m. That is Mountain Time. So make sure to get your pay-per-view buys right away as soon as you can. Cannot wait for you guys to be here. Cannot wait for you guys to watch these fights. These girls are ready. Let me tell you, the atmosphere at this weigh-in as compared to the first one was a lot more intense. The camps were behind it. The girls were absolutely ready. It looked like they got to eat, which was really exciting for a lot of them. So, yeah, nonetheless, they're healthy. Everybody's made weight. There's no cancellations, no anything like that. So get your tickets now, PAWFC.com, Ticketmaster.ca. Make sure to look up PAWFC Athena Women's Fighting Championship at Winsport. We're going to try to sell this place out, baby. We cannot wait. And, of course, if you want to come down to the hotel now, you can do so and meet two legends of the game. I didn't want to be too long, didn't want to be too much for you guys, but like I said, get ready for one hell of a card. Again, kicking off at 2 p.m., and, of course, I will be doing color commentary alongside Felicia Spencer and Ryan Ballantyne. I hope you guys have a fantastic evening. I knew it was going to be a quick podcast. Thank you guys so much for joining us. And, of course,